It's the Football Ramble Preview Show, everybody.
They were more dignified than perhaps Barcelona were against Juventus. I mean, there are occasionally absolute shellackings dished out on the Champions League knockouts.
I can't think of any.
And Raul, who was the top scorer in the Champions League for so many years, 71. I mean, Ronaldo's way ahead. After Champions League talk, we come back down to earth to the Premier League with Swansea versus Stoke.
You know what you've done?
I do, yes.
I'd like to see any narrative appear, from the Hungry Caterpillar to Flat Stanley. As long as narratives appear, I don't mind.
He says, what we can't have is this tippy-tappy football.
No, we can't have it.
Yeah.
Can't have it.
It's not that I don't like it. We cannot have it.
We must put a stop to this.
Yeah, why'd you do that? You stole something from me, I let you run away with it, and then you turned yourself in.
Partly as well, you might wonder if Michael Keane's head has been turned by Man United, because there's a lot of talk of him going back there. There was an announcement today that he will be leaving Burnley.
But the Man United League position thing is interesting because everyone seems to have moved into a mode over the last couple of months or so, which is that essentially just everyone agrees, in quotes, that United's best chance of getting to the Champions League is winning the Europa League. When actually, all they've got to do is win their league games, really, because everyone else seems
it's in
to
their hands, isn't it? Yeah.
With the exception of Spurs and to a slightly lesser extent Chelsea, who are miles ahead of them anyway. Everyone seems to be slipping up here and there. Everyone seems vulnerable, and United could easily just, by slightly improving their home form, I know they don't lose too many, but they draw quite a lot of games. If they just won the games that were there in front of them, they would be able to get into the top four.
Last season, they pretty much played in the same formation with similar tactics in every game, but this year, they're mixing it up a lot, but they're all very comfortable in how they do that and how they manage that within a game. And I think, they were fantastic last year, but they've stepped it up even more this season. You can actually see that.
The problem is this Wembley thing, and I think it's probably related to the pitch size. Will be fascinating to see how they cope with that, because Pochettino seems to be like a manager who likes a challenge, who likes to overcome these obstacles, and he's spent a bit of time building this team now, and I think he'll see this as a huge part of their development if they can win a game against a team like Chelsea.
I'm ready to talk about Arsenal versus Manchester City.
Big one.
Yeah,
I mean, there's talk of a back three again for Arsenal.
And there's talk of Gabriel Jesus making a surprise return.
Oh,
as
really?
well.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
I would love that.
Wasn't he initially due to come back on Easter Sunday, or was that just a brilliant joke?
There's another one, Terry the Cherry, I think.